Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha, the preacher. Okay, guys, I realized that I need to lighten up just a little more in life, lighten up a little more, and have some fun. The stuff that's been stressing me out for years, not so much over the past few years, but the stuff that used to stress me out, I've decided I'm not going to let it ever do it again. I'm just going to have some fun with it. Stop being so serious. I've always been the serious person, and no one appreciates it. No one cares, about the serious side of my life. No one cares about all the good things I've ever done. No one cares. No one cares about the discipline that I've had in my life. No one cares. People love drama. People love excitement and craziness. That's what people like. I don't personally, but I realized that this isn't just about me, of course. You know what I mean? So let me stop holding back and just go ahead and let it rip. Just come all the way out. All right, so here we go. Divorce is something that is so common today. It's like pulling up to the gas station and pumping $10 worth of gas and pulling off. That's just how common divorce is. It's so common that people don't realize that it hurt anymore. People don't realize the damage it can cause in people's souls, minds, hearts, spirits. People don't understand. And that's okay. That's okay. So, when people played in my marriage, like my marriage didn't mean nothing, and they just played in it and still, you know, playing. Even though it's divorce, they still playing in it. Um, I realized that I'm the one that's just taking life way too serious. You know what I mean? Uh, I think it was needed when I had a young family. But now that my family is mature, I have a grown, mature family. We may not act like it or look like it, but it is what it is. I can lighten up a little. I can lighten up. I'm ready to lighten up, not be so serious. You know, I mean, I had to when I needed to, but I guess my time, season, reason has changed, and I can lighten up some and enjoy life. And, you know, but yesterday, here we go, guys. But yesterday, my daughter um, was live on her Facebook, I believe. Yeah, live on her Facebook, and just doing what she do. And then my son decides to come on live, and they begin to argue. No big deal. They're siblings. You know, there's no contact. The divorce split the family in half. The husband and the boys went one way. The girls and I have gone the other way. The divorce was trying to pull all the kids his way. And I said, no, 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 no. The ones that I gave birth to stay with me. So I had to kind of pull and fight to get my kids back, the ones that I gave birth to. Now we're talking all grown people here. These are grown people. We're not talking minor children. But at the end of the day, regardless to the age of a child, regardless to the age, they're still a child. They are still a child. And I respect the fact that I am a woman, viewed as a bad mother. I respect all that. So that's how I can let the husband go since he walked out and divorced me. Anyway, I can let that go. And I can let the sons go with him because he taught them to think negative toward me. He didn't teach them my value. So I had to let them go. But one of them struggles with letting go. He struggles with it. And it's understandable. It's understandable. Um, but he showed up live on my daughter's YouTube. And while he was live trying to defend his father, that's his job. I gave it to him. I gave him that job to look out for his dad, be there for your dad. Y'all be there for each other. Do the best y'all can. Do the best you can. He walked away. He left me. He found something better. Y'all happy. Y'all happy. Go be happy. Go. I let y'all go. Go be happy. If your dad found some happiness out there in that world and you can be a part of the happiness, do it. The only happiness, joy, love that I'll ever have will come from God. He blessed my womb with 2 daughters and 8 grandkids. We may not be looking as happy as y'all. We may not have as much money as y'all. We may not have what y'all have. And maybe that's why y'all left us anyway. We're not good enough for y'all. And we can accept this. I accept it. Y'all go on with y'all good life and just leave us alone. I'm not bothering the ex or the sons. I'm not bothering them. I don't reach out to them, anything. But I have the right to share my story. I have the right to live. I have the right to breathe. My daughter has the right to go on. My husband and my 2 sons stole her girlfriend. They treat her girlfriend, her ex girlfriend, like she's family. They love her like she's a wife to my ex husband and a mother to my sons. She acts like a mother to my sons and a wife to my ex husband. Even though he left me and married an actual white woman, I mean, he's legally married to a white woman, but the sugar baby is his wife. My sons, that's their mother, the sugar baby, not the old white woman, not the old ugly white woman. The young sugar baby is his real wife and my son's mother. So while my son was on there, the sugar baby pop on, trying to tell him what to do. Just get off. They can't be helped. Blah, 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 blah. Like she their mother. She's been acting like their mother for years. That's the arrangement that she and my ex got. You know, they got their own little secret love affair. And so, because my ex and my sons lust after this one sugar baby girl, well, she might be 30 years old, maybe 30 years old, something like that. They are so attached to her and lust out. They all have seen her naked. They've all seen her naked. I don't know how many of the three, between my husband and the sons, I don't know how many have actually had sex with her. I don't know. It's none of my business. I don't care. I never asked my ex. I didn't ask my sons. I don't care. But they all have seen her naked. She tells them what to do. She told my husband, like she said in one of her text messages, every day I told him to leave you. Well, he did. Well, y'all all earned each other, deserve each other, and y'all happy together. There's no blood between you. So whatever sex is going on in that group, that's on them. There's no blood. I don't have nothing to be jealous about, hateful about, nothing. I watched y'all develop and become a family on my time, on my dime, right before my eyes. I watched y'all all fall in love and become a family. And yes, the ex had to go marry somebody else so it won't look so crazy. Yeah, people do weird stuff. So, no, I do not want my ex husband. No, I do not want my sons, adopted sons, in me and my daughter's lives anymore. You guys joined together as father and sons, lusting after the same woman that your daughter and sister was a lover with, was in love with. That was my daughter's family, that girl and her kids. That was my daughter's family that y'all stole. So, no, do not text me for Mother's Day at all. Don't come on my daughter's live. Don't come on my channel. Leave us alone. We have the right to tell our story. Y'all did us wrong. And yesterday was proof just how connected y'all are and just how against y'all are when it comes to us. We haven't done anything to y'all. We haven't stole nothing from y'all. We ain't stole no people out of y'all lives, no money, no resources, no homes, nothing. We ain't done nothing to y'all. My husband and my sons are guilty of falling in love and lusting after their daughter and sister's lover. And to this day, still talk to her and not us. They're so committed to it, they involved a whole white family to cover their sin. But the Bible says that no sons should lust after, desire, sleep behind, go after their father's women. So I have to stand up and stay away from them because they are wrong. They wrong. They know they wrong. They say we delusional. They say we helpless. We're hopeless. They say we got the problem. We're real family over here by blood. We're real family over here by blood. Y'all the one over there lusting after each other in the wrong way. Y'all standing guilty over there on the other side. We on this side. We family. We ain't done nothing to y'all. Y'all stole from us, took from us. Love, affection, time, money, hopes and dreams. And y'all over there bragging about it. Bragging and proud. Proud and bragging about what you stole from us. Thinking you entitled to come speak to me. Thinking you entitled to approach my children. You have no entitlement. There's a divorce. Even though I didn't sign the paperwork. Respect the divorce. Respect that that man left. Respect that he's laying up with his sin and you support it. Anybody that support him, I have nothing to do with. Now I understand, you know, one of my daughters struggle a little bit with that, and that's cool. I understand that, and I can respect that. He married her behind my back. That man has violated me in ways that only I can just get on here and talk about, guys. Everybody in his life justify what he did to me. They justify it. They stand up for him because he paid their bills. He throw money around. As long as he throw money at them, they gonna be the hoe that he need them to be. When I tapped out, I am no longer his hoe. He pimped me out long enough and then ran off and picked up some more hoes. Well, at least me and my girls are done. We're done being raped and robbed by the Bland families. The Bland family. We're done. Raped, robbed, neglected, and abandoned. My son think I abandoned him. Wait till his daddy done with him. He think I abandoned him. Wait till his daddy is done with him. He'll know what word abandonment means. He should already know. He's adopted. His real parents abandoned him, gave him away. His real parents did. I've never abandoned him. But I had every right to protect me and my daughters from what his father and he has done to us. Laying up with that woman, stealing from your daddy, spending that money on that woman. But we the bad people? We the bad people when you did all that and you still talking to that woman? That's on you, boo. That ain't got nothing to do with me, my daughter. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That's your choice. We all grown. We all make our choices. Just leave me alone. Don't text me. Don't contact me. Leave my family alone. Don't contact my kids, my grandkids. Leave us alone. Y'all happy, living on lake property, living your best life without us. Great. Great. We ain't bothering y'all. We just telling our story. Canceling life insurance policies and letting y'all go. Yes, I was a silly woman for letting a creep into me and my daughter's lives, making a fool out of us, running off with everything we had, including my sons. But you can't take God away from me. You can't take my Holy Ghost. You can't take the love that God put in me for my kids and grandkids. You can't take that away. You all have interfered with our ability to, you know, have the most healthiest relationships. But I don't care. As long as my kids know I love them, long as they can feel my touch, get my advice, I will always give my last dollar, my last water to my kids. I'm willing to die for my kids. And some parents don't understand that, don't relate, because once their kids turn 18, they say, fuck you, make it on your own. Well, I'm not like that. I will give my last for my kids. And even the people that are judging me right now, that ex that's judging me, the sugar baby that stole him and led him to his white woman, even the sons that I adopted and raised, all of them know that I have been good to them, a blessing to them. All of them know that. They wouldn't be where they at if it wasn't for me. They wouldn't have each other. They wouldn't even know each other if it wasn't for me and my daughters. But they can go ahead and have a life of stealing from us. Whatever love they can muster out of stealing from us, take it. God got plenty of more love flowing out of me, going straight to my kids, straight to my grandkids. So whatever y'all stole, husbands, sons, love, time, money, whatever you stole from my family, keep it. Keep it. Obviously, you need it. Obviously. We have plenty more over here for us. Y'all be blessed. Just leave us alone. We're not bothering y'all. We just trying to recover from all y'all stole. I thank the Lord for my life, my health, and my strength. And people may say, well, you just bitter and you're angry and you're upset. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be? But I'm not limited to those feelings. And they're kind of old, really. They're not that fresh. I'm just reporting out on what's been happening. But God restores. He has restored my faith, restored my hope in myself, my ability to be a good mother today, a good mother to my kids, a good grandmother. And you know what? A good wife to Most High. I wasn't a good wife to the men on this earth, obviously, but to Most High, I am. To Him, I am a virtuous woman. And I'm thankful. And because of that, I can keep my legs closed to the men down here. Because they just think I'm a hoe anyway. They just think I'm crazy anyway. They just gonna leave me anyway. They can be easily stolen anyway. Stolen by homeless people off the street, strange neighbors in the neighborhood. I mean, like, wow. Some men are just so easy to pluck, easy to steal, easy to go. Let them. When a man is that easy, women, let him. Let him. That's what I did. That sugar baby should have thought, why is it so easy to get this man? Too young and dumb, chewing bubblegum. He married a whole ugly white woman in her face. And she don't even know. that that was a slap. She don't even know. She was so caught up in making sure he leave me, being his ride and die, his smoke screen. She didn't realize he was bypassing her to give all that money to a white woman. And she's still fighting for him. The white woman wasn't on the live. She was on the live. How much he gonna pay her for that? $20? $50? She might be down to $10 every few months now. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not in a business like that. I just know how the game go. But she was on the live yesterday fighting for her sugar daddy. Fighting for her sugar daddy. Laying up with his white woman. Trying to protect my son. Acting like his mama. See, now I can have fun with this, y'all. I spent enough time crying, being suicidal. I tried to hang myself. I tried to hang myself, y'all. This was what I think was January 13th, 2017. It was my son's senior year of high school. And I was in Atlanta and I knew it was time to come back home. And I really didn't want to come back home. The sugar baby had took over. She took over and was rubbing it in everybody's face. I didn't want to come home. So I just tried to hang myself in Atlanta. And I told my husband, and I said, just, he was so in love with her. I said, don't even bother to come down here. And he didn't. He sure didn't come down. And that was my second attempt. My second suicide attempt was when my son was a senior in high school. It was January 13th, 2017. The sugar baby had posted up, took control of my marriage, took control. She even went to my son's graduation. I wasn't invited. My husband had the tickets. And he was basically making me beg to go to my own son's graduation. He was like, uh, there's no reason for y'all both not to be there. If you don't come, you just don't come. The sugar baby went to my I raised that boy. I changed the diapers, fixed bottles, took him to school. She came in on the tail end after his daddy dumped me, but still, didn't leave me. And he did everything he could to just humiliate me and hurt me, even dipping down to the lowest level of stealing my daughter's girlfriend just to try to, but I just took it all. I took it and 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 took it with a poker face until all the kids got grown. And now I'm here to tell my story. And this sugar baby's still around, fighting for and defending and protecting my ex-husband, acting like my son's mother. Still to this day, this man is married to a white woman in her face, and she's still fighting for him. He must pay real good, you know? But this is my life, y'all. This is my life. That's why I don't want no more men. Because they can play dirty. I'm not saying all of them. I'm sure some good ones out there somewhere. I've just never met one. They've never crossed my path in 50 something years. But I thank the Lord that despite what these people are currently, to this day, still doing, I have love for myself. I have love for my kids and my grandkids, and I will always fight for them until my last breath, my last dollar. Something they will never understand. None of them will never understand that. So just keep lusting after one another, protecting each other, and being happy in your world, living off of lakes, you know, because I'm all right. I always knew I would be watching y'all create your whole world off of my marriage, which no longer exists. Thank you, supporters, for listening to me. Click like, hit the subscription button, hit that notification bell. Keep up with your girl. I'm not monetized anywhere on social media. I'm still small potatoes. No money yet. One of them starving artists out here just trying to, you know, make a dollar holla. My PayPal, if you want to bless me with a love offering, my PayPal is Dr. Alicia the Preacher. You all be blessed and have a great day. You know I'll be back. It's just getting better and better. I'm just going to go ahead and relax and have fun. Post divorce fun. Oh, God, you know. But, people just need to get platforms like me and my daughter. Get on your own platform and speak. Let's all get rich together. That's the point. That's the point. I'm challenging y'all. All of y'all. Sugar baby, breed babies, birthday twins, all of y'all. Work wives, all of y'all. Come on. Let's bring it. Let's go. Adopted sons. you know, everybody. Let's do it. I'm ready. It's a whole gang of y'all. It's just me, my daughters, and my 8 grandkids. And there's a whole gang of people out there, all against us. What have we done? What have we done to y'all? Are we perfect? No. But what have I done to deserve all these people to come against me? Feeling entitled and proud to come against me. People are proud to steal my husband. I mean, they proud to do it. Proud to act like my son's mothers. What? Ooh, Jesus, that must be some good stuff. I, I, I must be better than I can see. Because this don't make no sense otherwise. It don't make no sense. All right, guys. Be blessed. I'm full of myself. So I'm just going to show y'all a whole different side of me. I have multiple personalities, multiple um, gifts, talents. I'm just a multi person. And I like it. I like me. My kids do. Now, my kids, I didn't raise no weak kids. You know what I mean? Like, weak as in, like, I taught my kids to speak, even though they might be the quiet types, but I taught them to speak. I taught them to have a voice. I taught them to contribute to their own consequences. Like, if you do something, be smart enough to know what the consequences are to your choices. And I would let them know if their consequence was too harsh or not, harsh enough, you know? But at the end of the day, I watched my husband steal my daughter's girlfriend. I mean, I didn't know at the very second it was happening, but when it dawned on me what was happening, and I watched my sons fall, it was weird. When I think back now that I'm safe and on the other side and safe, I look back on that and I'm like, wow, I couldn't stop it. My husband was grown. This girl was grown. She was only a teenager, like what, 19 or something. But she was grown, 20, 21. She lived in her home. We took care of her for 5 years. So they had all the time in the world to fall in love and see each other every day. And, I it was amazing and devastating at the same time. It happened without my permission, but I also knew I couldn't stop it. And if I even tried, it would hurt my daughter. My daughter was my biggest concern. Watching my husband and her lover fall in love and pull my sons into it would hurt my daughter. So I was stuck between my husband's vengeance, trying to provoke me to jealousy, which I just not that type anyway, but and then hurting my daughter. My daughter didn't know. She didn't need to know at that time in her life that her lover was being played by her daddy, and there was nothing we could do. So I just made sure that we wasn't gonna be broke, and we ain't broke. We ain't living as good as them, but we ain't broke. We wasn't gonna be broke and the joke. We the joke, because they all sitting over there thinking they won. They think they stole my free shit. They think they won and stole some shit that was already done with. All they did was make it easier for that creep to go. You gotta be a creep if you go after your daughter's lover. You gotta be a creep. What else could you possibly be? And then lead your sons astray right with her. And then y'all all jump in a white woman's boat together and sell off. So yeah, the sugar baby, my husband and the sons all jumped in the white woman's boat and sailed off. And they considered themselves happy. And they could be. And that's what I'm explaining to my daughter. I'm explaining to my daughter, maybe God used us to bring all these unrelated people together to be happy without us. Maybe he did that. And we have to live with that. If God blessed them that way, then we're going to have to just keep wiping each other's tears. And we're going to keep having to get through each day calling on the same Lord that allowed them to break us down so that they could be blessed. Hey, it is what it is. He can build us up and make us happy like them. The same God that used us to make them happy can build us up and make us happy too. And he's been doing it. We're getting better each day. It's just taking time. Because again, they shitted on us to get where they at. And so we got to clean off their shit and rebuild from scratch while they laughing at us, calling us crazy and crackheads and delusional and you can't keep a man and all this kind of stuff. We gonna piss on your money and you ain't pissing on none of our money no more. You're not pissing on my marriage no more. You're not pissing on my life no more. You're not gonna piss on my kids. You're not gonna steal from us no more. It's done. Don't text me no more. Nothing. Just let me and my kids recover in peace. Just like y'all had every right to be happy, built off of us. Y'all had every right, it's legal and everything. Y'all got the world y'all wanted. Leave us alone and let us have a life too. Y'all really expect to build a whole brand new life off of our love, off of our suffering and pain and sacrifice, and don't pay no price? Really? Well, my Lord Jesus don't play that kind of game. He know exactly how much to collect. He's the debt collector. He knows the eternal deficit of mankind. He know exactly how much we owe him. And that's what I depend on. But let me get off of this phone. I believe my family is calling me. My Kaden probably need to get to work or something. I love riding my family around, and I love like when my kids and grandkids need me and I'll be right there. I love it, guys. I'm just a servant of the Lord. And He assigned me to these people. And when I love with all I got, guys. There's nothing I don't give. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So, all right. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you guys. And I know I'm a silly, crazy woman. I know. I know. I know. I've been told this over and over and over and over for a long time by the same people that I've fed, helped, and nurtured. Make it make sense, but hey, it is what it is. I'll be back. Bye.